Hi and welcome to yet another episode of the Game of Life. And I'm Andrew Mwausha, the host. This is a special one, I tell you, because we have someone very talented, someone who is a darling of Uganda, someone on everyone's lips following the just concluded CHAN tournament in Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania. And of course, we're just from that World Cup qualifier, Uganda, Mozambique. He was at the center of executing that 4-goal thriller over Mozambique. This is a gentleman, young man, who broke onto the scene late last decade and then made that debut with a hat-trick against Onduparaka, 7-0. And then he also made Champions League debut. He will correct me, but I think it's away to Mamelodi Sundowns in South Africa. Went to Paradou in Algeria, came back to KCCA, then Vipers, leading them to a double in the previous season. In studio of the Game of Life with me today, the one and only, Allan Okello. Welcome to the Game of Life.
Thank you so much, Andrew. I'm really grateful to be here too, and it's really amazing to spend some time with you.
We're happy to see you. The team is happy to have you here. You made your way up the stairs, and we were hearing people, Allan Okello. How are you handling that these days?
Staying at home. You made me to leave home today, so okay. It's a weekend, so I'm having a good time, and I'm really happy so that I can tried my best to be here.
How do I say, how are you in Langi? Is it Langi?
Yeah.
How do I greet in Langi? Etieningo.
Yeah.
And then how do you respond?
Atiemabe.
So Etieningo.
Atiemabe.
Aye, bas. So welcome to the Game of Life once again. Allan Okello, what a privilege to have you on the Game of Life.
Thank you.
Are you as excited to be here?
Yeah. Of course. I'm really so excited to be here. And
okay, so let's get it started right away. I've just mentioned CHAN, World Cup qualifier, and also Vipers have just progressed from the preliminary round to the second round of the CAF Champions League. Things are really going well for you.
You forgot to give me the other name of Salongo, eh?
Oh yes, Salongo. That is winning the league and cup double. Vipers last season, where he scored 19 goals. We'll get into that as well. Salongo. For those who do not know, Salongo is a father of twins, and in Ugandan football, someone who wins the national championship or the league and the cup. Those of you who watch the UK football, the FA Cup, so used to be Kakungulu Cup, now it's Uganda Cup in Uganda. So when you win those two in one season, you are a Salongo. Congratulations once again, Allan. Now, Allan, Ugandans really want to hear from you. They want to know from you. You've given them excitement, especially this year, with the just concluded CHAN. You were the top scorer for Uganda.
Yeah.
And you were also the top scorer in the last season, 19 goals in the league. I mean, from the midfield, that's quite something. Yeah. You also you don't know how to miss a penalty. You tried learning during CHAN, but then you unlearned it with a header. Yes, but Allan Okello wears this baby-faced look, but when you're facing defenders, I don't think they see any baby face in that. I just want to go back to the language that you just taught me, Langi. That's in Lira, right?
Yeah. I'm from Lira.
Lira district. Were you born with a football on your feet?
I would say it was really amazing for me because my family, actually, I come from a footballing family.
Okay.
My dad played once before. He always tells us stories of how he played for a team called Pamba.
I remember remember Pamba FC.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they came from Lira back then.
Your dad played for Pamba?
Yeah.
Striker, midfielder?
So I always, it was a winger actually.
Winger? Okay.
Yeah, first winger. That's what he told us. Yeah, it was a winger actually. So he told us is to play 7. You know, the things of long ago, when you're right-footed, you play that.
Musambu.
Yeah, it's not like this where we now. The left-footed players were playing inverted.
Left, but now you moved. You just the guys of right feet from the
from the right wing.
Yeah.
So he told me he played before. My uncle played before. I think most of you guys know him. He's called Obira Bob. Yeah. He once had the worst record in Uganda of having the most red card in. Okay. Yeah, but actually the way he brought us up, the way he helped us, me and my brother.
That's your uncle?
Yeah, okay. My uncle, because he played for KCC, he played for Express, he played in the Ugandan Premier League. So I would say played in quite a good level, more than my dad and my other uncles who played stopping in the high school football. So I grew up seeing the ball everywhere near me. And my uncle moving with balls. I think by then he was in the university in Makerere. My first time coming to Kampala, back then you're in the village, leaving Lira coming to Kampala is
big,
very big.
Yeah,
you have to know it's very big. But my uncle, picking you as a kid and say, Allan, come with me. I'll take you to my hostel. I remember one time I was so young. I think I was 7 or 8 then when he came with me to Kampala, because he was training me then. I remember. He never gave up on me. Me and my brother, he's also a footballer, but he's playing in the big league.
What's his name?
It's called Obira Rogers. Yeah, my younger brother, they named him after my uncle. And for me, I was named after my late grandfather. It was called Okello. Okay. Yeah. So I remember when we came to Kampala the first time, he let me play with one of his friends, Akanyumba. And I was doing so well. So his friend was like, what's this young boy?
And you were 12 at this time, you said?
No, I was 8.
8?
Yeah, very young, 8. And he's a young, so he let me play Ola Kayumba. Then the rest, he went and played his 90 minutes with his friends. But before I say that, my uncle used to make sure that I wake up 5 in the morning. I wake up 6 in the morning to go for a run with him.
8 years old?
Yeah. 8 years old.
You used to go for morning runs with your uncle?
For morning runs. By then, I thought it was a punishment for me, But right now, I sit down and say, Uncle, thank you.
Wow.
Thank you so much. The work you put in, I believe I'm making you proud. I believe I've done something that you can say, okay, Allan, thank you. But for me, myself...
That's something. That's quite impressive.
Yeah,
8 years.
Yeah, for me, myself, I would say, I still have to do enough. Still have to do way better. I have ambition, goals to achieve. To make him more happy, to make my dad more happy. My dad supported me a lot. He made sure I had every equipment I need, the boots, the shin guards.
How old were you when you first put on your first football boots?
I think I was 11 by then. Yeah, I was 11 by then when my dad bought me my first boot. Actually, I wore my first boot only once. I went with it at the football play. I never came back with it again.
What happened?
Someone bulled me out and took the boots away from me. I was so small. You see, I'm small now. Just think of where I was when I was 8, 11, and 10. I was very small. So I remember by then, when that person took the boot away from me, I went back home, told my dad. He was so mad. So he had to come back and look for that person. That boy disappeared from the whole town of Lira for over a week, because my family, I would say, I grew up from the streets of Lira, so the main street. So my family is well known in the main street. So it's really difficult for someone to disrespect us. So the boy had to disappear. I think he went to the village somewhere.
Up to now? Have you heard from him?
Now we talk.
You know because,
yeah, now we talk. We talk so well, but now he's not playing football. He's doing some other business. Actually, he's a bouncer now. A bouncer in a club in Lira. Yeah.
And then at home, Family, brothers, sisters?
Yeah. I grew up with a family of, I have 3 siblings from my late mom. My brother, I was the firstborn. My brother and my sister, who is now in Chitende, doing her Form 6. I also have a stepsister from my late stepmom. She's in primary 4 now. Yeah, so we are kids of 4. And
So did you still grow up in the same home, or?
actually, when I was in my primary, of course, I had my mom. So when I lost my mom I was in Form 1 then, I was 13 when I lost my mom. All of us were in the same family, all of us. I think my dad got another wife when she lost our late mom. So by then, for me, because of football, that's when I started my journey as I want to achieve something in football. When I went to Kibuli. Kibuli, I went as a student.
No, before Kibuli.
Yeah.
Did you have a school you went to in Lira?
Yeah. I was in my primary. I was in St. Kizito. It's a famous school in Lira. It's called St. Kizito Primary School. I remember when I was going to to do my P7, my PLE. I got very, very sick. I thought I was going to miss my papers. My dad took a gamble on me and said, okay, Allan, you can't miss your papers this year. We can't make you sit another year and, you repeat P7 when you're almost getting done. I went to another school to do my papers from there. It's funny though, it's called Ngeta Girls. Yeah, but by the time I went there, it was really a mixed school by then, but I think the school before was called Ngeta Girls because it was a single school before. I did my papers from there, and surprisingly, I was the best student from Ngeta Girls.
So you were a mercenary?
Yeah, I would say a mercenary, something like that. I got registered from that side because my school really, really wanted students that were always there, so they refused to register me because I was out of school for 2 terms. And my dad took a gamble for me to do my papers. Thankfully, I passed.
And you were the best there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 9 points, 9 aggregates. Yeah. So I went to Kibuli. I came to Kibuli as a student with my 9 aggregates because I did good. My dad allowed to pay for me school fees.
Did Kibuli know that you were a footballer?
Yeah. I would say, yeah. They knew that I was a footballer, but they said they didn't have space for me as a footballer.
Okay.
Yeah, as a footballer. So by that time, we had a game master.
You mean they didn't give you scholarship or bursary?
Yeah.
You can join, but you pay.
Yeah, you pay school fees, everything as a student, because of my uncle. My uncle was in Kibuli.
That's Obira.
Obira. Yeah. He was at Kibuli. But for him, he was there on bursary. So they gave him a chance to, you can bring Allan, but he's supposed to what? Pay fees, pay everything as a student. Yeah, so my mom and my dad, they took a gamble and, they were working extra hard to, to make sure they pay for me school fees at Kibuli. It wasn't easy for them because the first year when I lost my mom, obviously the money reduced because my mom, we lost her and she wasn't working anymore. My dad had to to bring in his own money and it's paying for me, my brother, my sister. So I had to change school. But then I got a chance one day because when I lost my mom, I went into depression. I stopped playing football for over a year because I was thinking life has ended. Everything is ending there because I loved her so much. I went through a lot when I was in the village with her. So she did so much and she got sick. The reason why she got sick, I think that's another day. It's another thing to say because it's all about traditional things and all that, about all that belief of, she was killed and all that, and it was all because of me, because they were also doing that thing. I don't know how I can bring it up, but sometimes I just wanted to go that way, and but today...
Do you mean witchcraft?
Yeah, something like that. It's all about witchcraft, something like that. So
she was killed, she just didn't die.
That's how it's, they say. That's how it's said, because when I was at school, I just get a call from, actually when I was at school, when I lost my mom, I had to finish my holidays. When I was going back for holidays, it was always my dad coming to pick me up. This time around, my uncle came for me to pick me up. I was wondering, I was like, why is my uncle coming for me this time around? My uncle told me, dad is busy, this and this, I'm the one who has come to pick you up, so we need to go home. When he did that, when I reached home in the town where we used to stay, I didn't spend more than 5 minutes. I was transported away back to the village where my mom was going to be buried. Then that's when I realized we had lost someone, but I hadn't known the person we had lost. So they told me to go and see the person we lost on the casket, for me to realize it was my mom.
That was the first time you were knowing?
Yeah. I was not told anything at all. That was the first time I was aware that, I've lost my mom. I was into shock. They told me, we almost lost my dad too, because he went crazy because we had lost my mom and all that. But anyway, it's so emotional.
As a 13-year-old?
Yeah, as a 13-year-old by then.
Do you remember the thoughts, the emotions?
I remember everything.
What was the first question that came to mind?
I was like, the first question when I asked my dad was like, what happened? What killed my mom? He told me she was sleeping very well, eating very well, because I left when she was sick. She had, the legs were because by then her legs was so huge. They said that put witchcraft stuff into her legs. But by the time I left for school, she was getting way better. We had a pastor who prayed for us. I got better because I had issues before. I have my issues that I had when I was younger. I can never tell that story because it was really, really crazy for me. When I was younger, when my mom is fighting for my health, by now, without my mom fighting for my health, fighting so much, looking out for pastors to pray for me and all that, to get better, I wouldn't be speaking here right now. And everything that keeps kicking in my mind is because her fighting for my life made her lose her life. So,
if you don't mind, Allan, and it's okay, emotions are okay.
Yeah.
By her fighting for your life, what do you mean exactly? You had a health situation or something?
Yeah, I had a...
It's okay.
Yeah, I had a problem with, it's all about witchcraft and all that. The people who did what they did to my mom, they started by doing that to me, to affect my dad, to affect my family. So by doing that to me, I always had issues with my health towards the end of the month, things like that. So my mom working so hard so that to make sure we went to way different hospitals in the northern region, I would say. I never had any issues with because towards the end of the month, sometimes I lose my breath. In the middle of the night, I switch off and I'm dead. So they have to pray for me, then I come back, something like that. So my mom fighting for me with all that, I believe that the people who did that, they started working on both of us to stop my mom from fighting for me. So from there, all in all, I got better. They prayed for me, I got better.
So you believe it's prayer and faith?
Yeah, and faith that made us get better. So when I got better, she also got better day by day. But the moment she was getting better, that's when we were losing her. So
Okay.
that's how I lost my mom. Yeah, it's quite an emotional story. I've not gone so much into it because I don't want to bring hurt a lot about my family. But I would tell people out there, you never know. Just keep on fighting. Keep on praying. I'm a typical believer. I know where I come from. My dad is really a believer. Anyone out there, keep going, keep praying. I believe the Almighty God will never forget you. I'm the very right example right now. I'm speaking to you right now because the Lord Almighty God indeed forget me. Yeah.
Do you invoke mom when you're playing your football? You playing for her? Do you play for her?
Yeah, a lot. Most of the time when I score, I always give thanks to her. Part of reasons why I never gave up about football was when I lost her. Right now, I'd be like, Mom, I wish you were still alive to see where I am right now. But thankfully, my dad is watching me now, and I believe I'm really making him proud.
And mom is also watching over you.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Because it's been quite a journey. Would have given up long time.
So you continue at Kibuli?
Yeah. My Kibuli, back to the story where my dad didn't have money anymore to pay for my school fees. I remember when I was in Form 1, I think by then it was the first term. Kibuli is a great school where they organize a tournament in the school, inter-classes, inter-streams, something like that, to identify talents. So because of my small body and very small body, my class was playing. So when I came, I remember my great friend when I was with him at Kibuli, Mayanja Saidi. It's now playing for KCCA now. We were all small boys. Now I'm quite taller than him and even bigger than him because for him it's really, really very small. The good thing, he helped me a lot because for him he knew Uganda. By then I didn't know a single Uganda. So time came, they were beating my class, senior 1, 7-0. So my anja came and said, Mwana, already batukubye musanvu. Nafika tuingire fe abachi. The small ones. Yes. Yeah, you understand. Yeah. He argued with the big guy. You know, at school you have those guys who are bigger and smaller. So he had the big guy who was the captain of our Form 1 team. He said, we are going to enter by force. Put me and Allan, because before, after classes, we go and play with him together. So, football is quite funny when you are still younger. Best players, quite good players, tend to have to be in the same team when they're playing something I would say when they're playing each other at school. So Mayanja maybe saw that I was quite good, so he fought for me. I was like, make Allan play me. Okay, if afadhali wasi ingira or Okello koleshi aingire. It was first half the leading at 7-0. We are playing senior 2s. So from there, I believe the game master and the coaches were watching. I don't. That's something else I tell the players every day, that whatever game you're going to play, always give your best.
You don't know who is watching.
Yeah, you don't know who is watching. You don't know who is watching. I was there. We entered with Mayanja. Second half, senior ones, we were the ones starting the kickoff. Mayanja starts for me the kickoff. I dribble past these Form 2s from the center up to the goal line. Then I score. That day we were beaten 9-1. From my own, the only goal I scored, that's the way it ended. The master saw me. I think it's called, by then the coach was Abudala Muvido.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the coach of Kibuli,
KCCA.
And the assistant coach was called Tembo Hassan. Tembo was the coach of the junior teams of Kibuli. So he scouted me and Mayanja. So it's because by then they were playing a tournament, senior 1, senior 2 tournament in Kampala. It was called Kaigosa or something like that. and they wanted young players to play in this tournament. So that's when we got scouted. Me, Mayanja, and one of my friends were called Tumine. Tumine Yusuf was really a good right winger. From there, the coach team gave us a platform at Kibuli. We started training with the junior team. But for me, time came when I was in senior 1, senior 2 now. I was playing the tournament. I was actually the assistant captain of the junior team at Kibuli. Really a quiet journey. Tembo really fought so hard for us. Me, Mayanja, and my other friend Tumine. He made sure that we were training every day, whether we are not training with the senior team. Because if you are not training with the senior team, you are not training. When he gives us some time, we train with the senior team. When you train, obviously the senior team will have the first 11, first group. But you being there in them, it's
that
magical.
In itself is
it's enough. Yeah. It's enough for a junior player by then at Kibuli. Because by then, I believe, the captain was Timothy Awany. The captain of Kibuli was Timothy Awany. Great defender. Wow. People have never watched Awany play so much. I watched Awany when he was playing for Kibuli. Guy was good. It's the first defender where I started saying, I think this is the joint cry for defenders.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Leave alone that. So, my senior too, I told my coach Temo that, my dad can't pay my school fees anymore. I'm getting in and out of the school every day because of school fees and all that. So I think my senior series, I'm going to be doing what? I'm going to be leaving. Yeah, I'm going to be leaving. So maybe if they give me a bursary, my dad is going to get for me a new school. Maybe I go out, I do trials with other teams, other schools, and maybe I get a bursary. Master Tembo said, okay, Allan, don't worry. You're a really good player. I'm going to talk with the game master. I'm going to fight for you guys to stay. Senior 2 went on. My dad struggled. I passed my senior 2. I went to senior 3. Now that's the problem. I can't play in the junior league anymore. And I'm not scouted to play for the senior team. I have to leave. Master Tembo calls me when I'm in holidays. I tell him, Master, I'm not coming back anymore. I've gotten a school in Lira. I'm going to play for them. Hopefully, we meet again sometime. He told me, okay, Allan, you wait. I'm going to call you. Give me like a week. After a week, he calls me back to come and start the trials with Kibuli. The students, senior team now. I came and did my training. The game master saw me. Then at the end of the trials, they told me you have to be paying a half of your school fees. I told my dad, hey dad, they told me I'm going to be paying a half, that and that. Dad said, how much is the half? Like 1 million. Dad was, what? That's a half. Do you know, Allan, like 1 million, how much do you think 1 million is little? I'm like, no dad, but that's what they told me. Allan, actually 1 million I can pay for your brother, for your sister, and you too for another school year. I was like, it's okay, Dad. I told Master that my dad can't manage the 1 million. It's either full bursary or not. I went back home to Lira. I think maybe the game masters may talk with the coach, the junior team coach. He fought so hard for us. Then from nowhere, they call me when I've even bought the things ready to go to another school. That's when they call me, hey, Allan, come back to school. We have given you the bursary. I was like, oh, thank God. Now they've given me the bursary. What should I prove to myself? I came, joined the senior team. I was the smallest boy in the team. By then, Abdallah Mwira had never watched me play by then. So when I started training with the senior team, I think I caught his eye. He was like, what? I think this boy it's really good. So they played the qualifiers at school. When we are playing some small teams like maybe Kibuli something, the teams where when in the halftime we beat them like 9-0, Abudala Mubiru puts me in, I play. That's how I started to get aware that maybe, Allan, now you can achieve something through football. Because I was the youngest player in the team, but the students liked me more than the players who were in the senior team.
Because you were embarrassing them.
Yeah. I think they saw that I was quite talented more than these other players. So that year, I didn't travel with Kibuli for the post-primary tournament. Budala told me, Allan, you know what, it's okay. You will stay. Next year, you will travel. Next year comes in, Abudala Mubiri makes me the lead of the team. They play, the whole game is around me. Yeah, the whole game is around me. For me, what I do is just to be there, pass the ball to the forwards. I was really, really a very good pass of the ball. I had good strikers in Bayo and Mokwara. By then they are Chibuli, yeah.
Bayo and Steve Mokwara.
Yeah, Steve Mokwara, they were Chibuli. They had hundreds of assists from me by then. Sometimes I would just kick the ball and I'd be like, I think this ball is going out. These guys were fast. You see, Mokwara is fast now. Mokwara was way faster in high school than he is right now, if you watch him in the national team. Yeah, that's how.
At this time, the Juventus and what's the other team?
Yeah. I was playing for the Juventus team in my Form 3. That's why I didn't go for the post-primary, because the Flamingos was was those over 1 year, those were the first team.
Yes.
I was in the second team of the senior team, something like that, the Juventus.
So then you go now lead the Flamingos, like the game is crafted around you.
Before I was the star player in the Juventus team. Our coach, Hassan Tembo, made sure that the whole game was running through me. Like, in this game of football, you need a coach that trusts you. You need a coach that believes in you. Hassan Tembo believed in me, gave me the platform at Kibuli, and from nowhere, he gave me to Abudala Mubiru, and Abudala saw that he can also maybe run the game through me. So, unlucky enough, when my first post-primary, when I was in Form 4 then, we went to Oima. That's when Abudala Mubiru left Kibuli.
Abdallah Mubiru.
Yeah, he left Kibuli because he wanted to concentrate into the league football more than the way he was taking his time on the high school and league football, because time came when it was the high school football is going on, the league football is also going on. So he didn't have time for the school football. So that's how he left Kibuli. Then the assistant coach stayed, Hassan Tembo stayed. We brought in a new coach called Coach Male. Right now it's at Vipers. He's handling the junior teams of Vipers. He came in. I'm still a small boy. Coach Male came with his players. This assistant coach comes, tell Coach Male, you need to believe in this on Allan. From nowhere, lucky enough, we go to Soroti for my second post-primary. By then, FUFA introduces the FUFA Junior League.
Yes.
Yeah. From there, when they introduce Hassan Tembo, picks me from Kibuli, says, Allan, I'm taking you to Villa. You need to go for trials. I'm giving you to Coach Sozi, and all that. First day for trials at Villa, junior teams. We reach there, me and Mayanja. I'm seeing guys huge, way my height. I'm like, he's under 17. But I'm seeing guys, is this under 25?
Okay.
And we guys being huge more than us, because by then, FUFA was introducing the FUFA Juniors League. So they didn't want to bring a lot of confusion, that age limit and all that. By then it was all about the reserve team, something like that, making, as long as the team is having a reserve team, and the reserve team, they have a tournament. So the tournament was the FUFA Juniors League. So FUFA by then said it's the under 17, but they didn't care the age that much, that the way they are focused right now. Yeah. So my first day at Villa, I didn't even get the chance to enter on the football play. Coach Sois didn't give me a chance to, to try myself. We stayed, me and Mayanja in the Kanyumba there. We play. I told Mayanja, man, tomorrow I'm not going back. At least if we go and they give us a chance, we do what? We see that, we say, we are doing bad. We are not going to do what?
Continue.
Yeah, continue. Okay, Mayanja told me, Allan, no. You do what? You stay. Tomorrow we go back. Me, I'm going to talk to the coach. Mayanja, because he grew up in Kampala, I didn't know anything like Luganda. Second day comes, Mayanja speaks his way in. Mayanja plays, but still he didn't make it because of his size too. So still for me, I didn't get any chance. The second day, the third day I came back. After the third day, I said, Mayanja, I'm not going back to Villa. Whether my turn was going to be on the fourth day to get tried, I'm not going back. I went back to school, started focusing in school, but I'm playing for the school team, of course. Then from nowhere, they announced that Mike Mutebi was going to be the coach of KCCA, replacing Abdallah Mobilo and Coach Simba. So Mike Mutebi had to look for players for his junior team. He had quite really good assistant coaches in Coach Malinga, Coach KB, Coach Magera. So those of Coach Malinga were the scouts. So I think Coach Malinga saw me when I was playing in the Coca-Cola tournament, and he said, that was still back when in my Form 4. So Coach Malinga was the coach of Amos College by then. So he saw me in the Oima. Then he said, there's a boy in Kibuli. I want to bring him in KCC junior team. Coach Malinga scouted me. From there, he told me, Allan, you have to come for trials at KCC. My first day at trials, I just playing a rondo. Mike Mutebi was watching as the senior coach. He told me, Malinga, that boy, don't make him enter the field. They're going to injure him. Okay. Sign him straight away.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know how I impressed him.
How long did he watch you?
Not for so long, because before training with the junior teams, because you do a warm-up section, you do a rondo. A rondo is the Kanyumba.
Yes.
Then after you play 11v11. For you, the players are there like over 30 players. Some players are seated out. They select 3 teams of 10 players. I was going to be in the third team that is going to enter before the first team, because already by then there was those of Julius Poloto, those of Chikonyogo Ronald. I don't know if you remember him. Yeah. So by then, I was so young by then. So Coach Malinga was like, okay, Allan, you're just going to come in. So in that process of us warming up and doing the rondo, Mike was seated out there. He was always seated out there to watch the junior. Mike actually used to watch the junior team
more than the
senior team. He can even come and set his senior team training, and he leaves. Then he gives the assistant coaches to watch the senior team's training, but he would never miss any junior team's training. When we were doing our rondos and all that, he called Coach Malinga. He told Coach Malinga, don't make that boy enter.
They'll injure him.
Yeah, they will injure him. Look for a way to make him sign for us straight away.
Wow.
I was like, what did I even do?
You tell me, what did you do?
What did I do? I've not even gotten any chance to play. He told me, Allan, come train with the senior team tomorrow. I was like, this is unbelievable. I started playing for the junior team when I was training already with the senior team. So when I was training with the senior team, I used to just play matches for the junior team, actually. If I'm playing for the junior team, I train maybe the last training or the 2 last training. But all my moment, Mike Mutebi made me train with the senior team. For a full year without me signing for that.
That is a very impressive story. I would love to find out from Mike what is.
Yeah, like for a full year without me getting promoted to the senior team. The first year of the juniors team, when I was training with the senior team with me, Poloto, and Chikonyogo, Bukenya, by then, Lawrence Bukenya. He promoted Poloto, Chikonyogo, and someone else. I think someone else. I asked him, coach, why don't you promote me to like my mates, like Julius and Chikonyogo? He told me, Allan, don't worry, be patient. Definitely, I'm going to promote you next year, but this year it's for Julius and Chikonyogo to join the senior team. And I don't want you to think otherwise about anything, to feel bad about anything. Trust me, trust what I'm doing. I'm like, okay, coach, no worries. I remember the first game Poloto played, we were at Nachivugu. KCC was going to play Vipers. He forced me, Coach Mike forced me, said, this is one of the biggest games in the league. I want you to come and go watch. Actually, the next day I had the junior leagues game. He told me, tomorrow you won't play, it's okay. But first come and watch this game. I remember we lost at Nachivugu, I think 3-1 against Vipers that season. It was the only loss KCC had that season. The team was great. Likes of Ochaya, likes of Muleme, Timothy Awany. KCC was going to spend the whole year unbeaten until they lost against Vipers. Then he told me, Allan, what did you watch today? I said, I felt when it was 2-1, I wanted to go inside. He told me, okay, stop being funny, but I like that confidence. I like that That's confidence. Like, yeah. And with that confidence, I'm going to promote you tomorrow. I'm like, coach, but the transfers are not yet done. Yeah, not yet coming. You're like, don't worry, you're going to start receiving salary tomorrow. By then, I was not receiving salary from I had not yet got an official contract where I'm going to start getting salary and what. The next day, my friends are going to play the Juniors League. Me, I'm going to sign for KCC
your first contract?
Yeah, my first contract. But it's not a professional contract because I was still underage. But
it's a pre-contract.
Yeah, Mike said, I'm going to take my risk. I'm going to give you a contract. I'm going to give you a pay. Either if the club doesn't want to pay you, it will either come from my salary, but this is a process. So I was playing for the junior team, and I was earning already. That's the best thing Coach Mike have ever done for me. Yeah.
Did you ever ask yourself why he's doing that?
Because this was my first time, my first period meeting Coach Mike. It's not like he had ever heard about me. I was just from the village of Lira. He doesn't know anything about me. But for me to impress him, I kept on asking myself that, what have I really done that he has really,
Maybe it's also a story or a manifestation of how special Mike is. He doesn't need to take a long look
for him to know that
there's quality.
Player's quality.
So, if we could go into that debut where he
I remember
against Onduparaka.
Yeah, I remember. I was supposed to actually make my debut in the CAF first preliminaries against Agosto. Yeah, because my first time, I've not yet played the league. I'm a new player. I've just signed this 17-year-old boy. It's all over where that the youngest player in the league, and he has registered me in the CAF. I still can't believe all this. Up to now that I'm with players and they are way experienced even more than me, like in terms of league football, and some of them are not. They're in my team. They're not registered in the CAF team of the of a team. Makes me think like, oh God, thank you, coach. You registered me in the CAF team before even when I had not yet played any single game of a professional football. Someone who was just enjoying school football, and from nowhere you register him in the CAF game. My first game when we traveled to Angola, I didn't even play. I was there. So we are playing. Actually, our first game was here in Kampala, in Lugogo. We won 1-0. Beautiful game. We won 1-0. We dominated Agosto. But remember, by that time, football was not like this time where, it's so difficult to get points away from. Get points away from home. So we go away. I'm just watching this game. Coach Mike is just making me watch this game. So we play. In the first half, we score 1-0 up against Agosto away in Angola. Goal. The way Agosto started attacking us, we are like, why did we even score these guys? It's 1-0. These guys made an equalizer in the first half, 1-1. We come back for the second half. These guys are attacking. They're attacking. From nowhere, the coach told us to go and warm up. Everyone on the bench go and warm up. I refused to go and warm up. I told him, Coach, do you want to kill me? Are you seeing what? Coach just said, Allan, all of you guys go and warm up. We went and warmed up behind our post. You know, most when you're playing in these international games, you go and warm up behind your goals. But the way Agosto was attacking us, because we were watching from behind our goal, we were seeing
the balls were just arriving.
Five people in our goal all the time. Like 3-line goal clearance from Timothy Awanya. I was like, I left the warm up, and I went back to bench. I told assistant coach Malinga, and because Coach Malinga was a warm-up coach, I told him, Coach, no matter what you do today, I'm not going to enter. Okay. I'm not going to enter. The others, let them enter. I'm not going to enter. That was the most nervous game I've ever been in. Actually, I did not even play. But this experience of me watching this game, when we qualified against the Agosto, and we are going to play Mamelodi Sundowns the next stage. Thank God there was a match in between, the preliminaries. So after the first preliminaries, there's a match. Then after the first match, we play Sundowns away from home. Then we were going to play Onduparaka. And in the first round, because for me, I signed in the second round. I signed in January. And I was going to play Onduparaka. The first game was in February of January. Onduparaka had beaten us, KCC, away from home in the first round. And Onduparaka had a lot of fans. Yes. They had quite a good number. So a day before the game, because by then there was nothing like camp. Coach Mike doesn't do camps when we are playing the league games, the domestic league games. He calls me in his room. But, Coach Mike was quite a coach who whenever a player is going to play, it makes you be in the team and you are part of the team throughout. I was still at school by then. I was a Form 5 student at Kibuli by then. Good thing it was my first time at school, so he didn't need me to attend classes so much. So Coach Mike wrote a letter to the school to make me attend training for a week straight. And I attended this training. Then towards the game, Coach told me, Allan, I've not yet told anyone anything, but we are going to start the game against Onduparaka. Wow. You understand? You're going to start the game against Onduparaka. I was like, Coach, thank you so much. This is what I've been waiting for. And he was surprised, like, this boy is not even scared of games. This boy is not even scared of games. And it's a big game. We were playing, by then Shaban Mohammed was in the national team. Onduparaka had good players. Yeah. And more so from my region, the northern region. From there, I prayed for 3 straight nights where I just sit in the morning. I sit in the night, I'm like, God, I just want 1 goal in this game. 1 goal, and that's enough for me.
Did you sleep the night before?
Trust me, I did not sleep. The night before, when I was home, I used to stay with Poloto. By then, we had not yet started renting. So I was with Julius at his dad's place. We had police. We were sleeping in the middle of the night. At around 3, I wake up. I can't sleep. I can't get sleep. I put on the TV. I'm watching the movie. Poloto was like, Allan, tomorrow we have a game. Okay. Yeah, tomorrow we have a game. Why can't you? Then I'm telling him, man, I don't have sleep.
Had you told Poloto that you're going to start?
Yeah. Okay. He was he's my best friend. I obviously we could discuss everything. And Poloto wasn't going to play that day, so he was so happy for me that I'm going to play. I'm going to have my first game. He was actually the first person to know that I'm going to play. I didn't even call anyone. I didn't call my dad that I was going to play. I didn't call my uncle, anyone. I was like, I'm going for this game, live wire. They're going to hear about me after the game that I've played. In the middle of the night, I'm watching a movie. I didn't want to watch anything about football, anything that is going to make me think of the game tomorrow. I didn't have any contact with it. Poloto was like, okay, no problem. You don't have sleep? No problem. Wake up in the morning, 7 in the morning. We report for, for the match day routine. We have our breakfast. The whole team don't know that I'm going to start. Only Coach Mike knows. Not even the assistant coach, not even the... I think only the assistant coach, Coach Molly and Mike knew that I'm going to start. But these other coaches didn't know. In the morning, coach reads the lineup. Allan, you're going to do it. You're going to start the game.
When he read your name, what was the reaction in the locker room, in the room?
I would like to give credit to them because they were so supportive. These players were so professional. Because after when they read my name like this and they discussed the coach had given me all the set pieces. I'm a new boy in the team. I'm taking the set pieces away from my idol, Muzamiru Mutiaba. Because by then I liked him so much. He was a very good player for KCCA. I'm taking the set pieces away from Muzamiru Mutiaba. I'm taking the set pieces away from Paul Michires. I'm taking the set pieces away from Joseph Puchaya. These players, I used to watch them in the national team. I've not yet played any game in the national team. This is my first professional game. But they really helped me. The captain by then, Okot, we actually kind of speak almost the same language. So when the coach discussed the formation, the way we are going to play, but we already had our formation in the head because Mike brought us. He had a strategy where starting from the juniors team up to the senior team, we play the same formation, 3-5-2. In the junior team, 3-5-2. The senior team, 3-5-2. So we all knew the strategy. And that wasn't going to be a difficult thing for me. And actually, after reading and discussing everything, giving all the instructions, then he told the players, guys, this boy is going to play today, but I don't want anyone to tell him anything. When he loses the ball, I don't want anyone telling him that he's going to chase for this ball. When he has the ball, I don't want anyone calling his name that give me the ball. Let him give you when you want. When he wants to give you the ball. He will chase when he wants to chase. And any ball you get, I want you to give to this boy today. I was like, will I?
Wow.
Will I manage this game? These guys are going to, they're going to leave me and they won't even give me the ball. But actually, after the team talk with the coach, even the players, we the players usually have our own tip talk. Dennis Okot came to me and told me, he spoke with me in our language. Yeah. He told me, Allan, don't worry, it's your day. Go and enjoy whatever the coach has told you. Do it. Joseph Shaya came to me, boy, go and enjoy yourself. Don't worry. We are going to chase for you. We are going to fight for you.
Wow. Enjoy
yourself. Then the most surprising one, I think by then there was Koja. Ivan Intege, we used to call him Koja. Yeah, and he was the one shielding me. Ivan Intege that day and Isaac Chirabia. I was ahead of them. The Koja came and told me, Allan, even if the coach had not told us that you don't chase, don't worry. I will chase for you. Koja was a monster. I was like the Kante of the team. I'm going to chase for you and I'm going to give you the ball. Don't think of anything. These guys gave me confidence. They motivated me. They welcomed me in the team.
It's amazing.
They welcomed me in the team. I didn't see any negativity in the eye, like someone having any kind of jealousy in their eyes the whole way. They just wanted me to have my best game. The game starts. I remember my first goal. I was supposed to take the set piece. Coach is shouting from outside, "Hey, Allan, go and take the free kick. Go and take the free kick." I was like, I go to the set piece. I asked Muzamiru Mutiawateri, Fanta, because I used to call him Fanta by then. Fanta, you're going to take? Fanta was like, yeah, I'm going to take. I said, okay, the coach is shouting that I should take, but you do your thing. And make sure you bring the cross up to me, because they're going to undermine me, and they're not going to think I can score the set piece. I was so small. Even if you cannot think that they can bring a set piece and I score from a set piece. So I'm there. I'm standing near Rashid Twaha. I think you know him. Very tall. Very tall.
Yeah.
He looks at me like, "Wait, Allan, what are you doing here?"
Yes.
Even you can eat the ball. Go away. You leave that one alone. That's what Rashid said. Leave that one alone. Mark this one. Geoffrey Seroguma. Because Seroguma started that day with Robert Sentongo, 2 forwards. They left me free. I was like, nope. Then Fanta brought in the cross. Twaha tried to clear the ball. The ball comes to me direct. I said, thank God. I put a roof inside the goal. I wanted to remove my shirt. When people don't know that I actually got a yellow card that day for trying to remove my shirt, and the referee saw me. He gave me a yellow card. Most people just think of the hat-trick I scored. They never think of But I was
after that goal, do you remember the emotions, the feeling?
I was so happy. I wanted even to fall down from the pitch. I was like, "Coach, I think it's about time. Substitute me. I've done my part." But that goal motivated me. I was like, okay, now I'm good to go. I'm going to play. I asked God for one goal. I've already gotten this goal, and it was the first goal. Oh my God. Let me play football now. I started enjoying myself, playing. From nowhere, another chance came. I'm having space with the keeper to beat. Goal. 2 goals lead, and I'm scored all these 2 goals. I'm like, now.
You're in a hat-trick?
Yeah, now I'm on a hat-trick. And it's still the half-time. Now I've already scored 2 goals. And I thought after the first half, the coach is going to say, let us substitute him. This is enough for a boy like him. So, it's okay. Coach was like, in the second half, he just comes and says, because in the first half, we were leading like 3-0. He comes and says to the team, Allan, you're going to play the full time. And he gets out. Then the assistant coach comes in and gives us the instructions for the games to go on. Coach Mike, by the way, never used to speak in the halftime. Never. He gives when he speaks in the halftime, then you know you guys are really doing shit. You're playing shit.
Okay.
But when you're playing well, just know he's not going to come and enter in the halftime. He will sit there, stay in his room, the coach's room. Then after he makes substitutes, but he will never come in the second half for the halftime instructions. Yeah, but anyway, for me, up to today, I'm so
grateful to Mike.
For that journey he gave to me. I'm so grateful.
As a man manager, what do you make of him? Do you miss him?
I really do, actually do. Not for me. I would say not for me as a player, but for those young kids outside there that need a really good coach like him. And I believe he's going to see this. And if he doesn't see it, I want this to reach him. I want to ask him to please come back to football and give us all another 5 years or 3 years. We are going to see another great talent coming.
So, Allan Okello, Uganda's most exciting player today, is actively asking you, Coach Mike Mutebi, to please do him and the country a favor, come back and manage for at least another 2 or 3 years, because kids are missing out on that. Is that true, Allan?
Yeah, a lot of kids are outside there and they need guidance that you gave us. And I believe at the light of my friends like Chiza, Julius, Lawrence Pukenya, Abatachai, was with us in the Chan team. Way better. we
Wow.
we are really so
And
the
then
platform he has given us.
that happens, of course, the coach throws you in away to Sundowns.
Yeah.
That's like crazy.
Yeah. Away to Sundowns, I think this Mike was really a very good coach because he really knew the time to bring me in. He really knew the time to give me matches, and he really knew the matches I'm not supposed to play. That was really handled very well because when I came in at Sundowns, it was like 10 minutes to go. Sundowns is leading us 2-1. We are looking. He told me, Allan, we have nothing to lose. After all, we are going home, so come and play. I did my best. Then after the game, when we were in the lift, I find him on the way like, good game. You're going to start at home. I was like, oh, thank you so much. And it's very difficult for Coach Mike to appreciate.
Yeah.
Whenever, if you might play and you play your best game, and tell me, today you are running at the pitch like a headless chicken.
Wow, Allan. Anyway, so we'll go straight through it. You go on, of course, you have that following very good season where you score, I think you scored 8 goals and made 10 assists. 6 or 8 goals, made 10 assists the season before you moved to Paradou, Algeria. You're 18 years old and you're going to Algeria, a country that speaks French and Arabic. It was called, the time you went there, you do not speak the language.
Yeah.
The food is not the same as Uganda. You're 18 years old. You are alone. You arrived there.
Yeah.
Just how was it? How did you take it on? I mean, you don't have Poloto. You don't have Coach Mike.
Yeah.
You're in a new world. You have to play.
It was really difficult for me. Actually, the story goes way back where the whole of the half season with KCCA from August to, come towards December, had a really great season from the half season. Then, boom, I'm not having a rest. Gundi comes in, the SCAFA tournament comes in with the national team. I played the whole SCAFA tournament. During that time at the SCAFA tournament, I get sick. I don't know whether malaria or any infections or bacteria. I get really sick. I'm vomiting blood and I'm urinating blood. So the tournament of the SCAFA is going on. I speak with my doctors at the tournament of SCAFA. I tell them I'm doing bad. I can't play games again. I speak with the national team coach, Coach Makistri. He tells me, okay, Allan, you're not going to play the other games again because we're in the group stages. I think we had a game like 3 days to go. So I started having treatment. I was on treatment. And actually, I already had a simple knee injury, but the doctors were telling me I can't play with it from my team, KCCA. And for me, being a young boy, and I'm scared, I want to go to another team. I have ambitions of going to Europe. I have ambitions of going to...
You're urinating blood, you're vomiting blood.
Yeah.
I want to know what happened. You got hospital, do they check? What's your problem? How is it?
Because we're in camp with the national team, I don't go to the hospital. I speak with my doctor. I give my doctors the signs and symptoms I have. The doctors think maybe an infection, but they don't know which infection. He gives me... I started treatment on antibiotics. When I was on antibiotics, then of course I do a simple gym, trying to keep in shape, so that I do what? I finish the tournament of SCAFA. And for me as a player, even if the doctors say you have to leave camp and go to the hospital, you need to leave. For me, I feel like now I'm at that level where I need to move out of Uganda. And when news come out that Allan is out of the tournament and is not going to play anymore because of an injury or because of some sickness, teams are going to start worrying about my medicals. I'm not going to get a deal and blah blah blah, because I'm left with actually like a year my contract at KCC, and when I finish that year, I'm going to be a free agent. KCC doesn't want me to leave on a free. I'm at the top of my level. I'm also worried that if I don't move now, I'm going to never move again. I'm not going to get a chance again. Like already I'm at top of my game. From there, got on antibiotics. I'm on antibiotics. I'm playing with pain on my knee with the injury I got through the season at KCC. I finished the tournament. Actually, at the final, I had to take painkillers to play the final of the SECAFA. After the game, I had to disappear because after the game, I was way down. I had to run to the doctors, check on me, then got some medicine, antibiotics, then I got better. Better at the moment. So when the SECAFA tournament got done, I had to go back home. When I go back home, the season was off because of the SECAFA tournament. So people are actually having like a full month before starting the second round of the season. I also have like a full month before having a transfer to another team that I would go to, that KCC would want me to go to. When I go back home, boom, the sickness comes back, the infection comes back like so much. I almost died. Like they had to rush me to the hospital. My cousin brother and my other brothers, they rushed me to the hospital. I was at the hospital by then. I spent over 3 weeks at the hospital, and they couldn't find anything. But I feel that I'm bad. The doctor think it was ulcers, yet it's not ulcers. They say some infections. They tested almost everything, and the only pain I used to feel was behind my ribs, like on the ribs. I couldn't sleep in the night. When I put my head on the ground, the ribs can hurt me so bad. No matter which kind of painkillers I take, the hits would hurt me so bad. So on those 3 weeks at the hospital, actually didn't hear from anyone at KCCA. Not a single person came and visited me from KCCA at the hospital. No, not a single anyone from KCC called me for my whereabouts of my health when I was at the hospital. By then I had my manager was called Isaac. Isaac knew what I was going through. Sometime he spoke with me on the phone about my health. KCC, what they are up to about was, Allan can go for a transfer now. We want to sell him now. We want to do this now. And from there, Isaac really helped me a lot. I'd like to thank him.
That's Isaac Mwesigwa.
Yeah. He helped me a lot because he came to the hospital. My health is not improving. I'm way down. And they have to make these transfers. Because after the SECAFA, the national team, we went for the CAF qualification game. We played against Paradou in the Confederation. We got knocked out by Paradou. I'm playing with this sickness and I'm playing with this injury against Paradou. But I was lucky. God was with me by then. I'm having good game after good game. Even against Paradou. That's when Paradou saw me, and actually they came to me personally, telling me they want me to go to their club. They contacted me personally. That's when I told them to approach KCCA to make that deal to write. Isaac came to the hospital, back to the hospital. Isaac came to the hospital. He had to, had bills to pay. So, but these usual bills of me being on drip and all that, these other medicines, injections, I was paying them myself. KCC didn't pay anything for that because...
Yet you are still under contract.
Yeah, I was still under contract. And when I told them, they say you had to use the insurance and all that, I was like, this hospital say my insurance doesn't cover everything.
Mike was not there at the time.
Mike was there. Mike was there. I actually spoke to Mike, and Mike knew I was sick, and Mike knew KCCA already was willing to sell me off and to let me go, and Mike didn't want to get into in between all of them, and obviously Mike knew I was sick. Actually, Mike even came at home sometime to check up on me, about my health, but.
That's after the other 3 weeks when no one...
Yeah, after the other 3 weeks. Okay. When Isaac had already paid for my other antibiotic injections and all that. Now I'm getting way better. And now that's when I got visitation from Coach Mike. But obviously I was speaking with Coach Mike every day on the phone. And he was knowing about my health. And me being a player under contract, I didn't want to ask Coach why the team is not looking careable about me. They don't care about me when I'm in the hospital. I don't know why. Up to today I ask myself that, but I don't know why. But from nowhere, when I think the club, Isaac told them that I'm better now, we need to travel to Algeria. I'm still recovering from my sickness. I have a knee injury that I told KCC I have, and I told them maybe I had to get treated. Boom, we go to Algeria. I travel with Isaac, me, and KCC brought in Anisha, the CEO by then, to travel with me to Algeria. Still the CEO. Yeah. From there, that's when the CEO knew that I'm actually sick. I told her that I'm sick. But he told me, we didn't know this and this. I'm like, come on, guys, I'm your player. You have to know about my whereabouts. Actually, if Isaac had not told you guys, I spoke with the coach about it, this and this. Even me, because I'm up to the transfer, I was like, anyway, let us finish up with the transfer. And we finish everything. As long as, anyway, I'm not going back to KCC anymore. So let me leave. From there, the transfer discussions start coming in. I told Paradou that I have a knee injury. I was worried about my knee injury. I told Paradou about my sickness of the ribs. Paradou was so helpful about my sickness of the ribs. They took me to the hospital the first day straight away, before even me signing for them, to check in the hospitals in Algeria. I went for a scan with my ribs, because before I was just doing treatment in Uganda. I didn't do any scan. They didn't know anything was wrong with it, but I kept telling them I have pain in my ribs. Paradou took me to the scan. We did X-ray. They found something on the X-ray that my ribs had an issue, something like that. They put me. It needed something simple. They put me into medication. After a few weeks, my ribs was getting way better, way better. But about the knee injury, I told them. They said, "Okay, Allan, there's no problem. We are going to sign you, and when we sign you, we are going to take you for treatment. We're going to take you for surgery, blah, blah, blah." So when I reached at Paradou first season, I'm training well, because Paradou took me for scan, for medicals. They checked my knee. After checking my knee, this found out that I just needed treatment instead of a surgery. And they couldn't see anything. I didn't have a ACL, I didn't have a meniscus. So by then, I think their machine didn't see the proper injury I have. They just saw that I had something very small that after doing some strengthening, I'm going to get better. And actually, after the strengthening that Paradou made me to do, I was feeling better and I was training well. And I made my debut at Paradou. I played well. But still I had that little pain, though after strengthening I don't feel the pain and all that. But from there, I kept on feeling pain. So I was playing with pain, I was training with pain. And from nowhere, I played all the 3 to 5 matches with Paradou, and boom, we are into COVID outbreak. The tournament, the league is going to stop. There's no going back to Uganda. I'm all by myself in Algeria. First year, I've not learned anything about French. I've not learned anything about Arabic. I've seen my teammates for only like 3 weeks. And I can't move from my place where I stay because COVID has come. From there, the league has stopped. I need to live life without football and spend
without people
and with myself.
Yeah.
That's the most difficult time I spent there in Algeria.
The food, how were you feeding?
I'm telling you, and it was worst in actually in the COVID time, because before COVID, actually they used to take me to some hotels. They tell me they get me a restaurant, so I always go there. They make for me like maybe a meal, then I take, and I was doing well. Then after the outbreak, the hotels are not working. It's not working. I have to sit at home, feed on whatever they're going to bring for me, and the person who is going to bring for me, they will bring for me a meal that is for 1 week, but it's something I don't know if most people don't know in Arabic. Let me say like couscous. Couscous is like some food in Algeria, like kind of like their posho or something, but it's not posho. And I have to feed on couscous because there's no other food. I cannot go out to go and buy food for myself. The butchers are closed. I have to feed on whatever people are feeding on. It was tough.
And you're not even sure about your future in the club or whether things will resume.
Yeah. And I'm at the club. I'm spending months, like 3 months, 4 months, without receiving salary.
Why?
Because the club is saying the league is not going on. The team is not training anymore. We are not playing anymore. So you don't deserve to get a salary.
This is 2020, 2021.
Yeah, you don't deserve to get a salary every month.
And you're 18 years old.
Yeah. And by then I have my family that they think I'm doing better in Algeria. I'm earning more money in Algeria, which I was supposed to be earning more money than I was earning in...
Because you signed a 4-year contract.
Yeah, than in Uganda. So I don't have a bank account. COVID got me, I don't have a bank account. I don't have anything. So if I'm to get money, I'm going to get cash money. And if I get cash money, I'm going to stay with the money in the house. I'm not, I'm not going to buy anything with this money. I'm not going to send this money back at home. It's not possible because everything is actually blocked. So the team is not paying me anything.
So anyway, now COVID subsides. You get a season and actually play. That's 2022 to 2023? 2021. 2022.
Yeah.
That season you do play some football, right?
Yeah.
Opens up, I think you played 34 league matches.
Yeah.
Scored some 4 goals.
Yeah.
You must have felt life come back then.
Yeah, actually, it was the best moment for me in Algeria. And more so sometimes depends on the ambitions of the team. Paradou brings in this new coach. This new coach takes us for pre-season. We're having a pre-season. My first time for pre-season with the club. I'm like, okay, I've worked on myself. I still have some little pain on my knee, but Allan, I'm not going to chicken out like that. People will say like, he gave up so early. I go for pre-season, I train, I work so hard. The coach believes in me, and he's giving me every game. I'm playing every game, and I'm doing well. I'm actually doing well for the team. Under every instructions of the coach they want me to do, whatever they want me to do. The days I play as a deep 6 there at Paradou, days I play as a number 8. There were days I play as a left back, But all I wanted was I need to get playing time. I have to play. This coach gave me playing time. Even I remember there was a time when, our president, he wanted to, because he has an agency, a club has an agency, something like that he wanted to sign me under this agency so that I get a club in Europe.
Because that's the story we're told, that Paradou are very good at sending young players to Europe.
That's for sure.
And that was the hope that Uganda had. And it didn't happen.
And actually, because Paradou being so good and selling players to Europe, this actually affected me in a way. How? This coach comes in, the coach I told you about that trusted me and believed in me. We are playing our first round of the season. I'm doing so much well. Paradou is the first on top of the table. Paradou being the first on top of the table, that means in the second round, we have ambitions of even winning the championship. But the club doesn't have ambitions of winning the championship. The club got ambitions of staying in the league and selling players outside the league. So this means now the coach is doing well. Another team in Saudi Arabia and Qatar wants this coach. Boom, they sell away the coach. When they sell away the coach leaves. That's trouble for me. A new coach comes in. Way different from other coaches. Comes in with his own players. Most of the time some coaches do that. I started missing in games, and sometimes I don't play games. So the matches starts reducing. The minutes starts in reducing. So the way it affected me is because the first round I was doing well, and now I have scouts behind me, scouting me. Second round, the scouts are asking questions. Now, why is this boy not playing anymore? Why is this guy not having more minutes anymore? What's wrong? Is he injured? Is he this? So questions started coming in. So I finished the season and I don't get a chance to be sold out. I trust myself. I say, okay, I'm staying another season, the third season, and I do what? Yeah, maybe I have another chance and I will play and get another team and move out. The third season comes in, the pain comes back for my knee. Now it was worst. Now I go for MRI. Now I need surgery. I need to go to maybe Qatar or some, because that's what Paradou said for the surgery. From there, some doctors also said when I do surgery, it's scary for me. I might lose my career. They might do the surgery because I was never suffering from ACL. I was never suffering from a meniscus. I had a problem with cartilage. So, and this cartilage, if I'm going to do a surgery, they're going to chop off something off. Then I have to stay for a year or one to do what?
Chill again.
And to chill and they need to grow this part they are chopped. Or I stay out for 6 months and I get treatment, injections. They treat this from me because a cartilage had a wound. So they keep on injecting these medicines and the wound will heal. Then I come back to what? To play again. So Paradou gave me a halter. They gave me a decision to make. They told me, okay, Allan, now you're injured. Either if you're going to stay with us, you're going to add another year in your what?
Contract.
On your contract. If you're not going to stay with us, it's okay. We leave you and you do what? You go. But we're not going to give you the what? The treatment. And there's me. I'm scared. I'm like, okay, if I go back to Uganda and I have my treatment from Uganda is not so well. The hospitals are not so well, more than Algeria. How sure am I'm going to heal 100%? I had to make decisions. I called my manager by then. Now it's Solotan. I speak with him. He tells me, Allan, what do you think? And there are a lot of things I'm going through in Paradou about the loneliness, about, because at first when I signed for Paradou, I had to, to go with a relative. I had to go with someone to go and take care of me, like to make me feel at home. But since came in and it just diluted, and the news Paradou never wanted me to get my family member again to go with me. I was like, okay, it's okay. Me as a player, I will stay there alone, and it's okay for me. And I'd already gotten quite used to the place, and I was catching up really, really quick. But that's then I had to make a decision whether to add another contract.
Which language were you speaking at that time?
Of course.
Because you were supposed to take French lessons.
And so I was also supposed to take French lessons when I signed at first, but I never saw any French Twitter or anything concerning French or went for any lesson because the club refused me. Like the club didn't have any plans for that. Yeah.
Still, how do you communicate with them?
You know, this. You're trying to fill that place. You have these other friends these other Algerians who went through school and
they can speak some English.
Very little English, very, very little. And you joke with them, and you also trying, to feel at home. You learn something to keep you around the place.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'd already started learning my own kind of slangs of, Arabic and French that would help me in the football play. Actually, I made sure for myself that any word they use on the football play, I know about it. When my players are going to tell me there's an opponent, I know when they tell me in French. They tell me move right, I know, move left. I made sure I knew all this on the football play. But outside, it was quite difficult to communicate. Yeah.
So now I want us to wrap it quick. How now you leave, because you still have a year left, and then you have a knee injury, and you're not sure about your future in football.
Yeah. Actually, it was like this. So when I spoke to my manager, Solotan, we had to make a deal with Paradou. Paradou told me, for them to, to treat me, I have to have another contract. So I was remaining with 1 year. So after that 1 year, I had to renew my contract, I had to increase another contract. So Paradou, for me to stay in Paradou for 2 years, and I stayed in Paradou. So when I stayed in Paradou, things were not going the right way. I was not receiving any treatment like they had said. I'd not seen any doctors like they had said. And I was feeling pain, a lot of pain. And I was stressed, a lot of stress and depressed. I had no one and I wanted to come back home. So what I did, I asked Paradou, if you don't want to treat me, send me back home for what? For a loan. I go back to KCCA. Maybe I will have a good season. When I have a good season, I can come back and finish my year at Paradou. And from there, I do what? We know what happened next. So from there, when we do this, we tussle out and this, Paradou then agrees, to make me come to Uganda for what? For a loan. So I was going to finish a full year loan at KCCA.
Are they paying, Paradou paying you at KCCA?
No, they're not paying. Paradou only allowed me going to loan because they were not going to pay anything about my loan deal.
Okay.
So they were not going to pay me any money. KCCA was going to cover all my salary, what I wanted with my salary. Of course, I asked KCCA for the money I wanted, but I want to play. So I had to take what KCCA asked me to take. I come back home, I'm receiving the salary that KCCA has given me. I said, okay, let me finish this season at KCCA. Maybe, hopefully, I will do well. And I will actually get scouted, get back to the national team. And maybe I will get a deal and leave Paradou. Yeah. From nowhere, I had a season at KCCA in loan. It wasn't quite a good season. I wanted us to be the champions. We didn't win that trophy. We didn't win that trophy that season. But for me as a player, I didn't have really a very bad season because I had the most assists of the season that year at my loan season at KCCA. So, finished the season at KCCA. Paradou wants me back because I had a great season. They want me back to go back and play, to play for them that season, the 1 year season I'm remaining with. I go, I call the president. I tell him, he was called Hassan. I tell him, Hassan, you know what? I don't want to come back. I want to, to get a team. because I had offers. I had offers from, because I had a season at KCCA, so I had offers from teams. And these teams wanted me, but they didn't know that I had a
contract.
1 year with Paradou still.
Yes.
They thought that I was going to be a free agent. Yeah. So I had to go back to, after finishing I spent like 2 weeks me fighting with Paradou. The president, if you said, Allan, you're coming back, you're playing for us. Boom, I went back to Algeria. By the way, I'm still playing in pain. All those years, I'm still playing in pain. From nowhere, boom. Paradou gets me a visa. We are going to Turkey for pre-season, this and that. For me, I arrived late. My fellow players had already gone to Turkey for the pre-season, so I arrived late. They got me the visa, and I had to travel. But I said I want to meet the president one-on-one. I was honest with the president. I said, here at the team, I'm not happy anymore. I feel really lonely. And if you really want me to stay, I want this and this and this and this. The president felt I was demanding for a lot. And he felt like, no, it's not going to work with that. So we had to come with an agreement. Either terminate my contract with them, or I stay with them and finish. So I spoke with my manager now, Sultan, that what are we going to do? We tussled out things. We fought. My manager said, okay, if Allan is going to stay, treat him. Treat Allan if he's going to stay. Treat him, and Allan is going to stay. If you're not going to treat him, Allan is going to do what?
To leave. Yeah.
The president felt like he was going to spend too much on me for treating me, and yet after treating me, I would be remaining. I would be living with all the 6 months, and I would play for him for all the 6 months and what? Go for free to another team. And he thought that I already showed him that I don't want the team anymore and all that. So we came to an agreement, and he said, okay, Allan, we have terminated your contract, but this contract we are going to terminate. I don't want you to play in any other team in Algeria. Should we agree on that? Because I think you already had news that somewhere that because there was a team in Algeria who wanted me to sign for them. It's really a big team.
Algiers?
Yeah, MC Algiers.
MC Algiers.
Yeah, MC Algiers has wanted me to sign for them by then. So, this president, they have connections, like a lot of connections, and more so in Algeria. So he heard about this. So he denied me this opportunity. And he told me, no, you are not going to sign to any other team. I'm going to give you all your release if you are not going to sign for any other team in what?
In Algeria.
In Algeria. For me, I said, okay. I spoke with the management of Algiers, the contract, this and this. The management understood, and they said, it's okay. I terminated my contract, came back to Uganda, the contract terminated, and from there, the president, I had to start looking for a team. I don't have a club. It's now coming to 4 months. I don't have a club. I have to get a club to treat me. I have to get a club where I'm going to be getting my check and all that. So I go back to KCC. I spoke with my manager. He tells me, hey, let's go back to KCC. I go back to KCC first. I tell them, you know what? I want to come back the next season. But you treat me, I will get my treatment. After my treatment, we do what? I play for you guys again. KCC told me whatever I'm demanding, whatever I'm asking for, they're not ready to give me all that. But also this news reached our club president now, Dr. Lawrence Mulindwa.
Vipers.
Yeah. He knew I was now free. He gives me a call. He tells me, Allan, can we meet? I don't want to speak this on the phone. I want us to speak face to face. He tell me everything. We make a schedule. We get a day. Then I meet the president, Dr. Lawrence Mulindwa. He tells me, Allan, I know you're the one going through a lot. Speak to me. Tell me everything you want.
Wow.
I was like, oh my God. This guy knows how to convince a player really, really well. I told him, President, first of all, without me asking for any money or anything, I want to be treated. You know I'm injured. The last season when I played with KCC, I was playing with pain, I was playing with injury, and I had a great season. That's for sure. But what if you treat me and I don't have this pain and I don't have this injury? I'm going to give you a way better season. He told me, Allan, okay, that's for sure. Tomorrow you're going for scan. Before even talking for anything, we are going to go for scan. But right now, let's discuss you joining the team. We discussed everything. I told him, I have my younger sister. She's doing her Form 4, and I have all the responsibilities. I want her to come and join Chitende. I have this and this, I have this problem. I want you to help with this. I want you to do this for me. He told me, that's all you want? Don't you want any other more?
Wow.
I'm like, which other more should I ask for? I even got confused. I'm like, President, that's all I want from me, to give you the very best. And just give me 6 months. I'm going to do my very best. I'm going to do my strengthening. I'm going to do my treatment. And I'll come back and play for you football. Tell me, okay, Allan, tomorrow come and sign. I'm like,
you haven't even agreed how long am I signing?
Yeah.
How much are you giving
yeah.
me?
We meet the next day. He tells me, okay, Allan, I'm going to sign your contract of 3 years. I'm going to give you this money. I'm going to give you this salary. I tell him, Mr. President, the sign-off fees, it's so small for me. I want this, this, and this. He tells me, okay, I'll give you the sign-off fee you want. He gives it to me. Actually, he asked me, you want cash, you want bank account, you want... I'm like, this guy. And he tells me, so we had a bit of a struggle on the salary and all that. He wanted to give me this salary, I wanted this, until he agreed and he gave me what I wanted.
So you got everything you wanted. Sign-on fee and the salary.
I wanted. Everything I wanted.
Then also brought your sister to St. Mary's Chitende.
She's at school now for free. She studies there. Just know, I can never disrespect Dr. Lawrence Mulindwa. Never. For whatever he has done for me up to where I am right now. Never. I can never have any issues with him at all, whether about anything, because of all it took me, like the way he brought me into Vipers.
How often do you talk?
I would
Does
say,
he call you once in a while to check on you?
The last time, it's quite a busy man. If you call him, he would see your missed calls, of course, but he will call you after. The last time I talked with him was recently, like a week ago, before starting our CAF Champions League. Yeah, I talked to him about, he told me about the ambitions of the team, what he wants us to achieve with the team, because we had our own wrangles of transfers and all that. So, yeah, so he put for me everything on the table of, what he expects of me as a player and what he expects for me to do for the team.
Okay,
yeah.
So he does all that for you when the club you call home didn't do the things for you.
You understand?
And then, of course, the KCCA fans watching this will understand. It's not you who discarded them. They actually had the opportunity, but they didn't take it.
Yeah. Because actually, truth be told, at KCC, I was asking for way less than what I asked for at Vipers. I was asking for way less. KCC wasn't going to pay my rent. KCC wasn't going to pay for my sister's school fees. KCC wasn't going to to maybe give me other bonuses that I asked from Vipers. I went to KCC as a child, the prodigal son, going back home. I want to give back to the club and all that. But all I wanted from KCC was to treat me, and that simple something that I had plans for me to take care of me, my younger sister, my brother, and my family at large.
Good. Anyway, you reward Dr. Lawrence Mulindwa by making him a Salongo.
Yeah.
Winning the league and cup double.
Yeah, because the first season I went to Vipers, we actually didn't win anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't win them. I was coming back from an injury. I played way less games because of my injuries. And that year, I'd spent over a full year without going back to the national team. Over 2 years, actually. Over 2 years without playing in the national team. And that year, towards the end of the season, when the season was going to end, the moment that I will never forget, it's when the season is ending and Vipers is not in the run anymore of winning the trophy. Dr. Lawrence calls me. He calls me in this office. And he talks to me and he tells me, Allan, you have really had a great season. And ask me whatever you want me to do for you. Because of the season you have done. I'm like, Mr. President, please don't do for me anything. I've not done for you anything. I'd felt like I've not yet paid that love you had showed for me from the beginning. Because I had not want for him anything that season. But
I think he was speaking from the progress you made and where you're coming from.
Yeah.
And also preparing you psychologically for the next season to actually give him something.
I think that's what he did. That's the best way it prepared me psychologically.
Yeah.
Because he was appreciating me for doing nothing for him. It made me come in the next season. I was going to fight with people on the field because of what he has been doing for me. And lucky enough, that season towards the end, that's when I joined back the national team. And I had to fight so hard for...
now, because we are crossing to the national team as we wind up, the league and cup double, scoring 19 goals, midfielder.
Yeah.
Quite a number. And you are not just about goals. You're about goals. You're about facilitating play, assisting, but also taking care of the set pieces.
Yeah.
Now, set pieces call for some big nerve for you to take that penalty when you're taking it, by the way. I think the rest of us outside are on more pressure than you, I don't know. Then now you get back to the national team and the world, the country has been waiting for you to come to the national team.
Yeah.
You come back. I told you before we came on set that I'm one of those who believes you are way much more than you have already given us. You have more ability to deliver even more. And I told you, I loved the way you took charge. You took matters into your own hands against Mozambique. I know you did stuff in Chan, but Mozambique, the World Cup qualifier.
Yeah.
World Cup qualifier, is it? Yes.
Yeah, World Cup qualifier.
Cranes probe, first half, things are not happening, second half, and you receive this ball from Semugabi. One touch, over 30 yards, and you hit that ball, taking responsibility, literally. That, for me, was the strongest point, that Allan has today stepped up and taken charge.
Actually, I wouldn't want to take all the credit, because in the halftime against Mozambique, I was getting these spaces, and in the halftime where I dribble with the ball, and these defenders of Mozambique take a lot of time to close. So when I come towards them, I always pass on the sides to Jude and to Mato. So in the halftime, when we go back to the dressing room, sometimes they say having these quite experienced players is very good in that team. Very, very good. I meet Jamal comes to me, Jamal, our goalkeeper.
Yes.
Comes to me and tells me, Allan, why are you not taking on the shots?
Yeah.
You understand? Why are you not taking the responsibility to try to put us in the game? And it was like, every time you dribble with the ball, watch them, they always take a step backward. They're waiting for retreat. There are other players to come. And the keeper is always taking a step in front. Shoot. And when I was still there, Dennis also comes to me and tells me, Allan,
Dennis Onyango.
Yeah. He tells me, you are getting spaces, you need to shoot. So when I came back for the second half, I was like, the first thing...
You had the license.
First thing in my mind, every ball I get near the goal,
you're shooting.
I'm going to kill the keeper. boom, just in the first seconds of the first half, Jude passes the
second
ball.
half.
Yeah, of the second half.
Yeah.
Jude passes the ball. I still feel I'm still so far away. I take the first touch, then I see Matt to make a run.
Yes.
Yeah. The space, Matt is always is alone. I can pass to him and maybe we'll take on 1v1 and we'll get a cut back and we score. But I was like, no, I'm trying this. At least it's still 46 minutes, 40-something minutes. I'm going. Boom. The keeper had no...
That was a sweet strike.
Yeah, the keeper had no chance.
We come to Chan. Now, Chan is where fans now really connect properly because they have a chance of seeing you every week.
Yeah.
I mean, every other 4 days they see you. We are battered by Algeria in the opening match.
Yeah.
You guys gather yourself up.
When we lost against Algeria, every day our bus leaves the hotel, to go for training. We would never get any sweet words from the fans on the way. Baba Kubies, the nickname was Sato Zero. It was funny then, but it was quite...
But there's something there.
Yeah.
Coach Mole Biokwaso, and of course his assistant, who is also your coach at Vipers, Fred Momuza.
Yeah.
They take the captaincy of you to your teammate at Vipers, Rogers Turach.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I'm like, hope it doesn't destroy Allan, but I do not know the discussions you guys had. So what are the discussions that you guys had that you actually even stepped up more instead of feeling, oh, sorry, they've taken my armband and all? How did that conversation happen and how did you take it?
I would say in this life of football, in this game of football, everything is a lesson. Everything's quite a journey. And for me, I think what mostly helped me more was the coaches telling me the change already towards the end, towards the game. Most people say towards the game, when the coach told me about, because we were going to play the game in the night, of course, against Guinea at 7. Coach Modi came and met me in the morning after breakfast, telling me that he's going to change the captaincy.
Yeah.
I didn't have time to think that, to feel bad. All I was thinking about was the redemption. And the redemption, my process was, we lost already 3-0 against Algeria. We need to win against Guinea. These fans they've been cruel against us because we lost. Now we need to make them happy. This armband thing shouldn't affect me. Shouldn't at all affect me. I need to concentrate and be in the game. But if Coach Modi had told me after Algerian game that I was taken off
you'd have spent the whole week thinking about it.
Yeah, would have affected me more because in our camp, the players already had their captaincy in their head, and already I was acting more so as a leader than as a simple player. But also I would say the coach came and talked to me really, really well by telling me that this captaincy is not about the change forever of the captaincy. It's about only the game against Guinea. The defense conceded a lot of goals, 3 goals, and the goals we conceded was more so from their mistakes. So him as a coach wants to give this defense confidence. And for me as a player, I was like, if this is good for the team, I need to work with this. I'm not going to react to destroy the team. I'm not going to go and tell my friends that I've taken away the captaincy from me, and this is going to affect a lot of...
And you responded very well on the pitch.
Yeah, it's going to...
Same as Turach, you also responded well.
Very well, yeah.
So for some reason, it seemed to work.
Yeah.
And did you feel like it took pressure? Or like it's not pressure per se, but it released you? I don't know.
No. For me, whether I'm putting on the handband, whether I'm not putting on the handband, I always want to give my best. So I would say that it was never about pressure or anything. For me, it was all about giving 100% for the team and making sure that the team gets the maximum points, because we had ambitions as a team to achieve. We know what was on the table. Don't tell me that. Stripping off my captaincy is going to make me mad to not want the 1.2 billion.
Oh, that's where I'm coming. That's because it was times 3?
Yeah.
1.2 times 3?
Times 2. We want...
2? It wasn't federal. Okay.
Yeah.
And as we are reliably informed by the head of state that you received that money, Allan...
yeah, we received that.
Allan, you guys have a lot of money.
We received that. I think every player received the money.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
I feel appreciated, really appreciated by the government, and we are really, really, really so grateful. And the money, I believe that the money they have given us is really going to change a lot of, not change a lot of so much in our life, but we are going to remember something about football.
Are you doing things that make sure the money stays and keeps coming, or you've already spent it?
Of course, I have managers who are always advising me. I have very, very helpful managers. They make sure that I spend my money quite well. Yeah, but
and the tournament came with lots of fans.
Yeah.
Fans who want to meet you everywhere you are, perhaps who want some of the money as well. How have you taken in the whole thing of fans?
You can't believe
that outpouring.
You can't believe that
love.
the money that actually we received from the president. Actually, I received the president. I didn't even handle a single coin of it. Like right now, it has already gone through into something that I just hope that eventually it will give me the fruits in the future. Yeah,
that's fantastic. As we wind up, you still have plans of going and playing professional football out of the country?
That's for sure, yeah.
So what's the plan now? I know the window has closed.
Yeah.
What are the plans with your managers? For now, the window is closed, so you're at Vipers. They can count that they have you for now.
Like the way you have said, not they can count. I'm a Vipers player.
Okay. And
for the rest of the season, whether January.
How long is your season? Rather, contract at Vipers?
I have a full year now to left because I signed in September by then. A few months, I think 10 months now.
Let me put it to you, Allan. If you were to move out of the country, are you moving to a club in the region or somewhere else?
In the region, what do you mean?
East Africa.
In East Africa. For me, I would say, why are you not talking about staying in Vipers?
No, I mean East Africa. So is it in East Africa? Is it Vipers or nothing in East Africa?
Oh, yeah. For me, I would say, right now, I'm at the age where I want to play professional football in Europe. I want to play in America. I would say my dreams now is to play in Europe. Worst of all, I go to America in the MLS, maybe in a good league that I'm earning good money. But for me, I wouldn't push away any other chances that I have in Africa. So in Africa at large, I wouldn't push away any chances because
the wider Africa.
The whole Africa. So as long as I'm willing to, as long as I'm able to take care of my family and I'm able to take care of myself and I'm able to provide a future for myself. Yeah.
Currently, are you a fan of music?
Yeah.
What's your favorite song currently?
I'm so much into hip hop. I'm really so much into hip hop. I would say Which One by Dre and Central C. It's kind of new. Yeah, Which One? Because I'm a Central C fan. Yeah, and Drake fan.
David Obua coached you in the Lango province?
Yeah, Lango province.
Any relationship in terms of blood relation with
no, not really, but we are really just tribe mates. We're just tribe mates. Obua comes from the families of the Obuas, and wow, legend.
Your best coach stroke manager in Uganda?
Do I need to answer that? of course, my best coach ever is Coach Mike Mutebi.
Coach Mike Mutebi. But by now, Allan, you know that you are the darling of Ugandan fans. I also saw some carry placards. I saw some beautiful sisters of ours say, Allan, marry me. Allan Okello, marry me. Did you see those posters?
Yeah.
Have they reached out to you yet, formally?
The most recently was, I want you to take my girlfriend.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Actually, my brother sent it to me, that one. I saw it after the game. I was like, do things happen in the games and we be there on the field?
Have you got the guy's contact? The guy who said...
No, not really. Not really. Of course, the guy was joking. He wouldn't want me to do that, yeah. But I always see this, but I always take it as love. It's all about love, and for me, I give, I give blessings to the Almighty God. I like to give thanks to Almighty God for blessing me this way, and people giving me this love. I take it with all in good faith, and I believe, this life, this is the game of life, like you said.
Oh, yeah.
This is the game of life.
You know this.
Yeah. This is the game of life. Today, they like you. Tomorrow, they don't like you. Today, they love you. Tomorrow, they don't love you. But that's the game of life. If you know this other football player, you just keep on going. Yeah.
Allan, this is a very difficult question for you. Which football club do you support in Uganda? I'm sorry, but yeah.
In America, how do they say? The fifth, I plead the fifth.
So I understand you. One is you are a fan, but then the other one saved you. So it's quite tough. But at least there's someone here who you admire.
Yeah.
Tom Lwanga, legend KCCA. So we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Now, there is a beautiful segment on the Game of Life. We call it Passing the Torch.
Yeah.
There are young people out there. Some of them, by the way, have come here.
Yeah.
They're waiting for us to finish and they take pictures. They love you. There are those who are playing football. But then there are also those of us who love you and what you are doing so much. We are praying that you keep grounded, that you don't allow the fame and the love and everything to get into your head, and the career stops midway. I hope you understand that that's pure love.
Yeah, that's pure love. That's what I'm saying. I take all the love.
Yeah.
And me, I grew up from a very, very humble family.
Yeah.
I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do clubbing. So it's really hard for me not to stay grounded. I was born grounded. So I give credit to my dad for implementing that onto me. I keep to handle this other simple situation. I try to handle them with whatever power I can. But
good stuff.
Yeah.
This is a simple one. Outside of Uganda, which football club do you support?
United. I'm a United fan like you.
Oh.
We are crying.
Now, pass the torch literally means you're giving advice to anyone out there. Most times it's to the guest that is coming who you do not know, but you can be as free as possible. I want you to leave a word of wisdom or advice to our coming guests, but also people out there who are watching you and the young ones.
I would say, first of all, believe in God, believe in yourself, believe in the process, be patient. For me, I would like to always tell you that moment where you think it's all gone, that's the moment you need to stay strong. When you stay strong, the doors start opening. But rule number one, Almighty God first. The rest will come.
Thank you so much for honoring the Game of Life. And one thing I can tell you, Allan, is that this Game of Life, we all play it, and please play it well.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Follow us, like us on all social media handles, but also press that subscription button on YouTube.